The transformation of Agarwal Coal, which began in 2016, made the company reach the summit where it is today. Change is the only imminent, and so was the case for Agarwal Coal.
I think change is the only constant in my opinion, and be it any country, organization, culture, everything has to constantly change and you have to adapt with the moving times, but the core values should remain the same. When I was pursuing my education at the Indian School of Business, I really got this learning that for an organization to transform a mid-sized business to a large-sized business, we really have to professionalize. And for that, we had to bring in radical changes into the business. My time at ISB, I understood one thing, that I may not be completely successful in convincing my mentor to bring in radical changes. I knew it was important for somebody very experienced in the industry to give this opinion. I told my father that there is a change which we need to bring about in the organization, but we need a mentor who can guide us through this change. He, as a person, has been extremely accepting of change always, and he was willing to take the leap of faith, and thus the process started from there. We were extremely lucky to have found Mr. Nobby Gupta, who was the CEO coach mentor for my father and for myself as well.
This journey was one that needed a new way of thinking.
So the first step that we took in this entire journey was the HR transformation drive, wherein we set up the HR department, got a senior HR on board, and then we started looking out for very senior professionals who will be willing to join our organization and bring in a completely new level of experience on board. One of the most important and successful transformation exercises that the company has undertaken has been the implementation of the SAP ERP system.
This transformation breathed new life into Agarwal Coal and brought them to the forefront of organizational capability.
We are one of the few organizations in this entire country who are involved in the commodity trading business and are on the SAP ERP system. This implementation really forced us to think each and every process in our company, and thus a massive restructuring happened. A massive remapping of all the processes happened within the company. The way the system has been implemented, a lot of processes have been streamlined, the efficiencies have really increased multifold in the company, and the confidence of our bankers, our customers, and everybody associated with the business, including the employees, have increased substantially. Within the transformation of the human resource of the organization, we thought that now is the time to bring in the most important cultural change within the organization of making it performance driven. We implemented a performance management system in the organization which is based on a periodic review, and now based on the key result areas and key performance indicators of each employee, we have periodic assessments, and thus the entire performance of an employee is appraised on a regular basis. This sent a very strong message across the organization that now growth within Agarwal Coal will be based on performance, and now the company is thriving based on this newfound culture. Manthan is a project that we conceived in the year 2021. During COVID, while at home, we realized that we have this powerhouse called the SAP ERP system working in the organization. And we have so much data that is floating across the organization, but we are doing practically nothing about it. We were constantly reading about these startups and new companies which are completely and only thriving on data. And with the increasing volatility post the COVID times, we soon realized that if we do not have a system in place wherein we can really take a deep dive in all the data that the system is creating, we will not be able to take effective decisions. It's the intellectual property of Agarwal Coal and a senior management facilitator which helps us keep a bird's eye view on the organization. Agarwal Coal is the only company in the country to have implemented a system like this.
Yeah, it was a great initiative. It was our MD dream. Through Manthan, I think everybody is indulged with everyone, and now there is no need to discuss formally or informally. It's an automated system, so it's the best ecosystem in the company.
From a business coach to pioneering initiatives, from new age technology to data analytics, this was the age of transformation for Agarwal Coal.
We as a company really evaluated all our businesses and aspects during the entire transformation exercise. One bitter truth that we realized was that non-banking finance company, the finance business that we were running at that time, which was fairly a decent scale business, was not really aligning with our overall strategy, and the time invested in that business was not yielding the returns we would have expected. We took a very strong decision and we let go of that business, which was not only great for our company and our organization, but was beneficial for the employees who left us at that time.
I joined this company in 2018, and I was probably the first person to have come to Indore from outstations. I saw a lot of people having spent decades in the company, so I was a bit apprehensive. The thing which struck me most was the very organic work culture. I never felt that I am out of place over here. The support of the management and the way they used to handle the business was as professional and as ethical as you can imagine. So my first goal or mission, as you can say, was to take that load off as far as shipping is concerned.
This new version of Agarwal Coal needed a new identity.
So while the company was undergoing this massive transformation exercise, we now knew that Agarwal Coal is a completely different organization, and it was really important for us that all our suppliers, ship owners, customers, and everybody who's associated with us in the business should know about this. And thus, the best way to communicate this was through a new brand identity. We came up with the brand new Agarwal logo with our tagline delivering growth, with a completely new brand identity which communicates that we are a fresh, new professional organization. The entire transformation drive has led Agarwal Coal as a company into the next sphere of being a large-scale organization. We have seen a massive increase in our revenues. We have seen a newfound talent within the organization. The company is much more agile and decisive, and this transformation exercise has really rebranded the entire company.